Hello, everybody. So, first of all, thank you, Vanakkam, Namaste, uh, for joining my live session. So, I'm going to do two things. I'm at two streaming right now. One on YouTube, the one on TikTok. For YouTube is for TikTok is not really available in India, so I'm missing out a lot of my clients and subscribers who are missing this live session. So I'm doing two both right now. And so let's start with Mervin Kaur Satria call to you. Let's get started with this is a little bit about myself. So my name is Prakash. I am a Vedic astrologer and also a spiritual advisor. I've been in the industry for about 25 years now. And in these live sessions, I'm going to give you a glimpse of your birth defects. What are the areas in your life which is hampering your growth? It can be money, relationship, health, academic pursuits, your business, your passions, your ambitions, your goals, whatever. A certain area, a certain facet of life does not seem to grow. Okay, it doesn't seem to grow. Why? No matter your best efforts, no matter what you do, no matter how much you slog in a day, whatever it is, still yet you don't see the improvements because there is a fundamental problem, a birth defect. Okay, so here in this birth defect session, I'm going to give you a glimpse of what exactly are those problems. Of course, if you need more details about it, I'm offering a very nominal fee for a birth defect report like this for only $45 if you're not in Malaysia. If you're in Malaysia, it's only 153 ringgit. I'll send you a 30 minutes of audio recording, including a secondary document. So the audio recording is MP3, obviously. The secondary document is your PDF file, which contains step-by-step guide on how to mitigate these defects. Okay, so enough said. Let's get started with this. And so leave your, if you're interested for me to check the basics of your birth defect, I need your time, your place, and your date of birth. All right. Now, secondly, there is a Hindu-based learning group that I have. It is not the usual chat group. No, it's not. It is a learning group where I have my knowledge sharing on Hinduism. It's a community rather than a chat group. So I have about 60 people, 60 right now. It's a subscription group. It's a paid subscription group. It's only $3 a month or 9 ringgit a month in Malaysian ringgit. Uh, you have a 3-day free trial. You may join that and see whether you like it or not, right? If you like it, then you can do the monthly subscription. Now, all the details are in my bio, right? For people who are watching this from YouTube, then I've posted the link tree. Shreya, hi, how are you doing? Can you check on YouTube if you can tap on the link tree, and from there you can access my link tree page or not. For whoever's watching from TikTok, and it's quite easy. Just go to my bio, and you'll see a link tree there. Okay. So enough said. Enough said. Hi, Satish. How are you doing? Let's get started. Right. Just provide me your time, place, date of birth, and I'll have it done for you. Thank you. So it's going to be a little bit back and forth kind of thing. I need to entertain both TikTok and also YouTube. Please bear with me. Thank you. Yeah. The free reading is available for both YouTube and TikTok viewers. You just need to time, place, date of birth, and I can give you the details. Time, place, date of birth, and I'll give you the details. All right. Remember, this is a birth defect, which also means that you will have this problem. Let's say there's a problem with the relationships, right? You will have this forever in your life. No matter what you do, the relations won't be improving. In fact, it'll get worse and worse and worse. And why is because it's a birth defect. It's a permanent fix. Okay. So we've got a first person here today, Marvin Kaur, such a account. Let's do your birth defect. September 24th, 1988. September 24th, 1988. 8:24 in the PM. female, Kuala Lumpur. Okay. Now, you guys, no, it's all right. Okay, if you're ready, let me know, Mervin. And start with your free birth defect analysis. By the way, am I audible? Is it clear? Okay, good. So yeah, let's get started. So Marine Core, your Kumbha Rasi Saraya Nachatram. Saraya is in Tamil, in Sanskrit is Satabhishek Nachatram. A very good nachatram, an auspicious Nachatra. These people have a heart of gold, very, very kind people. Secure though, a little bit insecure, which means they don't naturally trust people, just like that. Satabhishek. Now, since it's Kumbha Rasi, that also means that you're going through the 2.5 years of Ashtama Shani. Okay, so probably you've heard about Sade Sati. That is the 7.5 years of Shani's cleanup time, karma cleanup. It happens every 29.5 years. So for you, it happened some time ago, 5 years ago. You have another two and a. I'm sorry, for you, Ashtama Shani. I apologize. No, for you, it's not Ashtama. For you, is yeah, for you is the last part of the Shani since it's Kumbha Rasi. So 5 years has been completed. Another 2.5 years to go. So the effect of Shani will get even stronger in the next 2.5 years. As part of the birth defect, Shani Bhagavan is in the ninth house. So remember, Mervin, it's going to affect the way you think, the way you process information. Let's say if you take 10 decisions, 8 out of 10 decisions may not go to your favor. Okay, then both a birth defect and also the problem with the last phase of Shani's Sade Sati, right? Because Shani is in Shatru for you. Shatru means enemies. You have a dosha called Grahana dosha, the, the affliction of the strong affliction of the eclipse, the Grahana dosha. When you have Rahu and Chandra together, Rahu and Moon together, it affects. It's very deep Grahana dosha. It sort of creates a veil in front of you, right? You may not be the person whom you think you are. That's a very strong thing, but it is true. It sort of shrouds your mind. You can achieve more, you can grow more, you can be more receptive. But then a lot of unwanted uncertainties are there. It sort of glooms you, right? Like a dark cloud passing across the sun. It sort of glooms you to bleaks your mind, right? Grahana dosham is not a good thing to have, and it's in the house of 11th house, Labha Sthana. Labha means gains, basically fulfillment of your desires. It's shrouding that. So remember, it's a birth defect. It will be there forever in your life until you have it fixed. Now, if you want me to work on your chart, just like this, right? Uh, 30 minutes of audio recording in English, and I'll send it over to you through WhatsApp, including a PDF file which contains the pariharam. Pariharam means Hindu-based remedies to mitigate these defects. Do reach out to me. My number is in the profile section. Thank you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. All right, for those who are in the YouTube as well, hi guys on YouTube. It's been many, many years since I've done YouTube live. So hi to all of you. It's been so long since I've seen on you guys. Now, same thing. If you can hear me, I'm using this mic here. For TikTok, I'm using the other mic. I hope you can hear me well. Um, I'm doing a birth defect analysis. If you want me to check on that, just drop me your time, place, date of birth, and I'll have it checked with you. It's a basic reading, but it should be good enough, right? Um, okay. Let's see who's next. We have from TikTok, we have Kumar Story. Kumar Story, if you're there, say hi. June 2nd, 2003. June 2nd, 2003. 7:21 a.m. 7:21 a.m. Mail typing. All right. If you're there, say hi. Hi, Kumar. How are you doing? So, Kumar, there's a few things in your chart. But first of all, your Midhuna Rasi, Ardhara Nakshatra. Ardha is also called as Tiruvadhurai in Tamil. Okay, in Tamil, it's a very auspicious, very, these people are naturally very religious minded, very spiritual approach. So as you grow older in your life, you'll be more towards spirituality and religion. A very good nakshatra. But திருவாதிரை are also known to have a lot of challenges in life because it's the one of the stars of the gods, right? So for you to really connect with God, you need to go through many experiences, which is why you'll have those challenges. But never mind. Let's look at your birth defects. You have, let me see here, Guru Bhagwan in the third house. Guru, the third, conforms with a scheme called Marana Karkastana, which means it doesn't, mm, it dies, so to speak. Marana Karkasami, it dies. What it means is that Guru is what? Guru is our luck, prospects, growth, prosperity, and all that. Adishya Karakam, right? In the third house, it dies. It doesn't give you the effect. So in your whole chart, which also means in extension to your whole life, you are not given much luck. Wherever, whoever you are right now, you can be many, many, many times even more successful, right? Because Guru's luck is low. Whoever you are right now is 100% your effort. Imagine if you have luck, right? You can be, far more better than where you are right now in any aspect, from health, relationship, money, career, whatever, whatever, right? And also specifically in the third house of your inner drive, your inner motivation, stepping out of the comfort zones, resourcefulness, standing on your own feet, and all that. The third house, which you have problems in that area. You also have Ketu Bhagavan in the seventh, which is a Kalatra dosham. Kalatra means marriage. And so, one piece of your karma will come through your marriage. May not necessarily be an abusive spouse, not necessarily. It may, but may not be. But anything, something to do with the marriage is also there. If you want me to have your chart check, it's only 153 ringgit, 153 only. It's a 30 minutes of audio recording, either in English or Tamil. I speak relatively fluent in both. And it comes with a pariharam file, right? Hindu-based remedies for you to mitigate all these problems. It will make a difference. If you perform those remedies, remember I'm doing this for 25 years, thousands of clients all over the world, from TikTok to YouTube. My first YouTube video was in 2014. All walks of life, right? And it works. The only thing is I can guide you. Whether you want to make the difference in life is your choice. Right? Again, 153, 30 minutes of audio recording, one audio recording, and the other one is a PDF file which contains step-by-step parigaram on how to do that. My number is in the profile section. Okay, thank you for that. Let's see who's next. We have Kumar is done. Now I need the full detail. Let's go to, what about Rocks Steady? Hi, June 20. How's it going? Rocksteady, if you're there, say hi. September 25th, 81. September 25th, 1981, 10:10 p.m. Rocksteady, I need, hi, Davis. So Davis is a male, I'm assuming. And where in Pahang, actually? So I need, when I say place of birth, is city, not country, not state, but city. Yeah. Okay. Male, right, Davis? Cameron Highlands. Good morning, Bhaskar. So, Bhaskar, I'm doing both from TikTok and YouTube on birth defect analysis. If you want me to do yours, I need your time, place, date of birth, and I'll have it checked. Okay. Now, I don't do those dasa analysis, gocharam, payarchi. I'm not doing that this time. But what I'm doing is again birth defect analysis. A problem that you have by birth, and what can you do to mitigate? Remember, a birth defect is a persistent thing. Forever in our life, it will be there until we have it fixed. Yeah. Okay. Rocksteady was asking, Davis is a what? Is a male? Sounds like a male name. I need the gender for technical reasons. September 25th, right? Male. Okay, let's go. Simba Rasi Maga Nachatram third Pada. Maga is very strong. Maga are people who will make a mark. You have the capacity, David, to bring great changes not only for you but the people around you. Powerful Nakshatra. Let's see whether it's supported with your birth chart. You have Angaraka dosha. When you have Rahu and Mars and Angaraka dosha, it's not a good thing to have. Angaraka brings a lot of impulsiveness. Now remember, when you're listening to this, both on YouTube, nice, and also on TikTok, when you're listening to this prediction, remember it's an effect of your entire life. Something will be there, not just right now, but forever, right? So when I'm saying like you have problems with impulsiveness, then it's something that you have since birth, right? So back to Angaraka, you have impulsiveness. Your approach can be non-strategized. If you want to do something, you got a plan, right? In life, everything that I'm saying here, just think about your entire life, all right? Planning strategy, it comes with selfishness, a little bit, instant gratification, you want things to be now. And of course, from there, you're emotionally strong, which means emotionally weak, actually, which means anger. Angaraka itself means anger as well. Anger, overly sad, overly pointing fingers, resentful feelings. Naturally, as a person, you may have suppressed it, but you have it. The only way to reduce it by parigaram, number one. That's a big impact, and especially in the third house of your success, house of your I would, success is a big word. A house of your stepping out of your comfort zone, understanding what life is, being resourceful, um, you know, being what do you call it, trying to do things for yourself, not being dependent on people, your motivation, and all that is the third house. So that is one trait that you have. You also have Ketu Bhagwan in the ninth house. Naturally, Ketu in the ninth is good. So it gives you great wisdom. The ninth is house of wisdom. Bhagyasthanam means house of happiness. Happiness comes from great wisdom, making the right choices. You are right now because you have made the right choices. Right? So, when you have problems in decision making process, naturally many things may not go to your favor. So that's another problem that you have because K2 sort of reduces the power of making decisions in your life. All right, if you're interested, I can have a chance check for 153 ringgit. It takes me about 2 days. It's a 30 minutes of audio recording. You can choose either English or Tamil, and it comes with a parigaram file. The parigaram file includes like mitigating procedures on how to use these defects. Okay? All the best. Same thing for YouTube viewers. If you're interested, I can have your birth defect checked. Birth defect will be there as a persistent problem in your life. So you need to provide your time, place, date of birth, and I'm doing both on YouTube and also streaming live to TikTok as well. Let's see who's next. Thank you for many people who are following. Let's see who's next. Bhaskar, I'm not doing career analysis, sorry, but this is a birth defect analysis. Thank you. அதாவது தமிழில் சொல்லப்போனா ஜோதிட வழியாக அடிப்படை கிரக நிலைகள் தாக்கம், அடிப்படை தாக்கம். இந்த தாக்கம் எப்பவுமே நம்மளுக்கு இருக்கும். அப்ப அதெல்லாம் என்ன? நீங்க பிறக்கும்போது, அதுக்கு என்ன நீங்க செய்யணும்? பரிகார முறைகள் பற்றி தான் இந்த நேர்காணல். மெக்கானிக் வேலை பத்தி, இல்ல உங்களோட தொழிலோ, உங்களோட உறவோ, அதெல்லாம் வந்து ஆஃப் கோர்ஸ் யூ கேன் கனெக்ட் வித் மீ. அது இட்ஸ் a paid service. பட் இந்த லைவ் செஷன்ல ஐ அம் ஒன்லி டூயிங் பர்த் டிஃபெக்ட் அனாலிசிஸ். ஓகே, லெட்ஸ் டூ அமுதா. அமுதா, if you guys say hi from TikTok. July 20th, 1982. July 20th, 1982. July 20th, 1982. Amuda. 11:06 in the morning. Female, Kuala Lumpur. Amuda, if you're there, say hi. Amuda, if you're there, say hi. All right, let's see who's next. Prashna, Jerry Michael Brooks. No, I don't do Prashna. This is purely birth defect analysis, and I'm streaming live on both TikTok and YouTube. So let's do the many questions from TikTok here. Let's do, since Amuda is not here, I'm going to skip Amuda for now. Um, what about Dinesh? Dinesh, if you're there, say hi. Well, is that right? Dinesh, Dineys, Denise, May 2nd, 1990. May 2nd, 1990, 12:57 p.m. Pucho. You're there? So, sorry, I need to know, Dinesh, you're what, male, female? I can't make out from from the name. YouTube, guys on YouTube, I'm doing birth defect analysis. If you're interested, a birth defect is a problem at time of birth, which is a persistent problem throughout your life. So I'm giving a cursory, a basic reading, all right? So male Puchong, right? Puchong. Okay. All right. Kadagarasi, Asresha Nachatram, or Ailium as they call it in Tamil. Yeah, male. Yeah, Tamil. Um, Second padam. Ailiums is very good. Ailium, Pusam, and these are all nourishing. So no matter what happens in your life, by birth, for you it's like it's okay. Tomorrow is a new day. Very optimistic mindset is this Ayila Nachitram people. Now, what are the birth defect you have? You have Ketu and Chandra in the first place. It's a defect, definitely a defect. The first is house of your identity, right? Who you are as a person. That's the first house, right? And how do you perceive your environment? Okay. So since you have Ketu and Chandra there, much of your time will be wasted trying to imitate. I'm going to mute user. If you keep posting that again and again, I have to mute you. So that's how it is for you. Much of your time, if you look back your life, you would are wondering, what have I done? Because everything is new, everything is exciting for you. So you do not what do you call it? Experience who you are, explore who you are. By the time you do it, it's going to be too late. So remember, Ketu and Chandra is back in your life. You need to fix it. You also have a Shapita Yogam. In Tamil, we call it Jabikiradu, right? Rahu and Shani together, or Rahu and Shani, or Ketu and Shani together is called Shapita in Sanskrit. In Tamil, Jabikiradu. So somebody at some point of your past life have cursed you. Curse is not in the movies. I'm telling both YouTube people and TikTok people here. It's not like in the movies. Movies are just over dramatization, over exaggeration. A curse means a strong defect in our chart. It affects our mind, the way we perceive our things, right? So you have that in your seventh house of your marriage. Kalatra dosham, as we call it, house of your marriage. So one big piece of your karma will come through your marriage. And a few other things which I can't say, obviously, we're in a public domain. But if you're interested, 153 ringgit only. It takes me about 2 days plus to work on your birth defect. It's a audio recording for 30 minutes in either English or Tamil, and it comes with a second file, a PDF file that contains step-by-step guide on how to mitigate them. If you're interested, you may uh, drop me a note. All my details are in the bio. So if you're from TikTok, you tap on the bio, my profile, and you see a link tree. Tap on the link tree, and you can find it. Okay. For YouTube people, I'm going to paste my tree here. So Bhaskaran, if you can see this. Do you see the link tree comments? Tap on that. Okay. For Bhaskaran, if you're there, say hi. I'll do your birth defect analysis. Anyways, Jeremy Michael Brooks, no, I don't do that kind of stuff. Hi, Web Symbolic. So, guys, we're doing a birth defect analysis. If you're interested, just your time, place, and date of birth. I'm switching both YouTube and TikTok. So, let's do, yeah, let's do the next person here. And I'm not cherry picking anyone, whomever I see, I'm just taking, right? Lavina, let me see. So you guys need to provide your time, place, and date of birth. June Fendi, if you're there, because I think you've given me the full details, which is your time, your place, and your date of birth. Let's do this. If you're there, say hi. June, January 10th, January 10th, 2000, sorry, 1986, 9 a.m., female. Yeah, people, hi, how are you doing? Okay, if you're ready, let's get started. Web symbolic. Birth defect is an affliction of your found in your charts at the time of birth. A persistent problem. For example, if you get Ketu Bhagavan in the seventh, that means it's a collective nature. A defect in your married life. A piece of karma will come to your marriage. Now remember, this is a birth defect, and in extension, means an entirety of your life it would be there. Which is why if you go to an astrologer, if you ask how's my job right now, or how's my situation, of money, house, my health, whatever. It's only for that present moment, what we call as cultural reading, right? To read the transits and whatnot, right? But what is more important is your birth. What are the problems that you have during birth? Which is why, no matter how many parivarams, upaya, or remedies you do, the problem persists. It's like the symptom and the disease. We need to fix the disease, not the symptom. Right? That's what this birth defect is all about. So never mind. Let's do for June. June, sorry for me. I'm switching both at some time. Anyways, thank you for your patience. Dhanasarasi, Purada Nachatram, second one. Puradam, Uttiradam, Avittam, these are all powerful nakshatras when it comes to business. If you're not doing any kind of business, I strongly suggest wait your time, especially entrepreneurial stuff. You will really be big for it, okay? It's a very practical people. For them, it's what people are saying to them, what they want is, I need to change that. What do we need to do? A little bit less. This Uttira, these people are empathetically they are low, right? For them, what matters is what they need in order for them to grow. So if you look at it from this day and age, it's a good thing to have. That's by birth. What are your birth defects? You have one, two, three, four. Stellium of blood house of loss. So actually, in your charts, especially when you have Surya, the sun in the 12th, it conforms with Marana Karmasthana, which means it dies, so to speak. Right? It doesn't really work. Surya Bhagavan. Surya Bhagavan is your greatness, your confidence. It's also called Tapana. Tapana means you're converting your pains and problems into opportunities. Tapana, right? The burning one. So it's your confidence, it's your glory, and things like that. But it's in the house of loss together with Chandra, the mind, how you perceive your environment, how you interact, how you engage with people. These things are not really supported. So, well, that is the defect that you have. Number one. which means life can be more than 40%. For you, for let's say like 100%, it's just an analogy. Probably for you it's 40%. You just can't do more than that. No matter what you do, you slog day and night, try to be as nice as you can. People don't understand you, or your health for that matter. Really, the whole thing is sort of pampered. Okay, so understanding life, understanding people, understanding situation may not give you the real, but you can be more and more and more and more successful. All right. So that's one. You also have Ketu in the let me see, is in the 10th house, which is an affliction in following areas. The 10th house of your career, house of your business, house of your success, house of your public reputation, house of your strength, your karma. Karma means your action, literally. So wherever you are right now, whatever situation you are right now, you can be many, many times. There is so much capacity. Sometimes you wonder why somebody who's not so, quote unquote smart, but yet achieves more than you, right? Because of this defects you have and other things. All right. So if you're interested, it's only 153 ringgit. I'll send you a 30 minutes of audio recording, either Tamil or English. And it comes with the Parigaram or a PDF document to mitigate them. So two files for only 153. Thank you. Audio will be an MP3 file sent over the WhatsApp. Yeah, Bhaskar, you guys can't hear me? Can you guys hear me? Hello, can you hear me? So I'm sure guys from TikTok, you guys can hear me, right? YouTube, people on YouTube, can you guys hear me? Am I audible? Bhaskar says he can't hear me. All right, so if you're on YouTube, same thing. I'm doing a birth defect analysis. If you want, provide me with your okay, it's good. Time, place, date of birth. You know what you have given me? Let's do yours, Bhaskar. All right. Pastor 6 May 1973, May 6, 1973, 1633, female, sorry, male, sorry, apologize, from Velur, Tamil Nadu. Okay, all right. Okay, Bhaskar, if you're ready, just say hi and I'll do it for you. Now, since you're a Tamilian, I speak relatively fluent Tamil. If you want, I can have this session in Tamil for you too. It's a choice. Or if not, I'll just default to English because many people, uh, they are non-Tamil speakers. Okay, Bhaskar, let's have a check. Miduna Rasi, Ardhara Natchatram, what we call as Tiruvadai, Tamil இல்லையா? சரி. மிதுன ராசி திருவாதிரை நட்சத்திரம் 2வது பாதம் ரொம்ப அதாவது ஆன்மீக இறை தேடல் இந்த மாரி விஷயத்துல ரொம்ப அ அ மனசு பக்தி சம்பந்தப்பட்ட விஷயங்கள் ரொம்ப அது ஈர்ப்பு இருக்கும் நேச்சுரலி. வெரி குட். நல்ல ஒரு பிரிவு. அடிப்படை தாக்கம் என்னன்னு பார்ப்போம் உங்களுக்கு. உங்களுக்கு கேது பகவான் அ பகவான் வந்து உங்களுக்கு சந்திரன் கூட இருக்கிறதுனால மனம் சம்பந்தப்பட்ட தாக்கம். அதாவது உங்க வாழ்க்கையில வந்து 10வது வீட்ல இருக்காரு. 10வது வீடு உங்களோட பேரு, புகழ், உங்களோட தரம், உங்களோட அதாவது பப்ளிக் ரெப்யூட்டேஷன் சொல்லுவாங்கல்ல, அந்த ஒரு விஷயங்கள், வெற்றி சம்மந்தப்பட்ட விஷயங்கள், தொழில், வணிகம் இது எல்லாமே சம்மந்தப்பட்ட விஷயங்கள் உங்களுக்கு ஒரு தாக்கம் இருக்கும். ஸோ, இப்ப நீங்க எங்க இருக்கீங்களோ, அது வந்து எத்தனையோ மடங்கு கூட நீங்க இருக்கலாம். ரைட்? யூ கேன் பி மெனி, மெனி டைம்ஸ் மோர் சக்சஸ்ஃபுல். ஏன்னா கேதும் சந்திரன் இருக்கனால உங்களுக்கு அதாவது எல்லா வாய்ப்பும் கிட்டும், எல்லா வாய்ப்பும் கிடைச்சும், உங்களுக்கு வந்து அந்த ரொம்ப யோசிச்சு ஓவர் திங்கிங் ரைட்? அதனால யூ வுட் ஹேவ் மிஸ்ட் தி ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டீஸ். அதாவது அந்த வாய்ப்ப நழுவ விட்டுருப்பீங்கன்னு சொல்ல வரேன். அதாவது வாழ்க்கையில 10வது இது ரிமெம்பர் இது பர்த் டிஃபெக்ட். உங்க வாழ்க்கை முழுவதும் நடக்கிற விஷயம். நாட் நெசசரிலி இப்ப நடக்கிறது. ஈவன் டூரிங் யுவர் ஸ்கூல் டைம்ஸும் சரி, வேரெவர் இன் வாட்டெவர் சிச்சுவேஷன் யூ ஆர், ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டீஸ் மே ஹேவ் பீன் மிஸ்ட் பிகாஸ் ஆஃப் ஓவர் திங்கிங். தட்ஸ் நம்பர் 1. There are just more things. I'm just giving you a little bit here and there though. You also have a defect in Second here. Guru Bhagwan is in Magaram. So when Guru is in Magaram, then it becomes defect because it becomes debilitated. அதாவது நீச்ச ஸ்தானத்துல போறவர் குரு மகரத்துல இருந்தாலே. நீச்சமா இருந்தாலே குரு யாரு? அதிர்ஷ்டகாரகன். உங்க வாழ்க்கையில அதிர்ஷ்டம் அதிர்ஷ்டம் முக்கியமான விஷயம் இல்லையா? உழைப்பு ஓகே வெரி குட். அதுக்கு நிகரா எதுவும் இல்ல. ஆனா உழைப்புக்கு மேல அதிர்ஷ்டம் இருந்துச்சுன்னா நம்ம வாழ்க்கையில இன்னும் இன்னும் சீக்கிரம் போய் சேர்ந்துரலாம். ரைட்? ஸோ உங்களுக்கு வந்து குரு அந்த வீட்ல இருக்கனால, அதாவது அ மகரத்துல இருக்கறனால நீச்சம் அடைஞ்சு, உங்களுக்கு அதிர்ஷ்டத்த குறைச்சிருச்சு. ஓகே. முக்கியமா 5வது வீட்ல இருக்கிற விஷயங்கள் 5வது வீட்ல இருக்கிற விஷயங்கள் படி பார்த்தா, உங்களோட லவ் லைஃப்ல இருந்து சரி, உங்களோட அ கல்வி இருந்து சரி, உங்களோட அதாவது பிசினஸ் மைண்ட் செட் இருந்து சரி 5வது வீடு. பூர்வ புண்ணியம் சம்மந்தப்பட்ட விஷயங்கள். அதுக்கப்புறம் அ 5வது வீடு வந்து ஃபார்ட்டிட்யூட் அதாவது தைரியம். தைரியம் என்பது அது மன உறுதி. ஒரு பிரச்சனை வரும்போது எவ்வளோ ஸ்ட்ராங்கா உங்க மன உறுதி இருக்கு. அதெல்லாமே வந்து 5வது வீடு. அந்த இடத்துல கூட உங்களுக்கு தாக்கங்கள். ஓகே தட்ஸ் இட். அப்படி உங்களுக்கு விருப்பமா இருந்துச்சுன்னா $45 தான் இருக்கும். நீங்க என்னைய தொடர்பு கொள்ளலாம். என்ன அதாவது நம்பர் வாட்ஸ்அப் நம்பர் எல்லாமே இந்த லிங்க் ட்ரீ குடுத்துருக்கேன் இல்லையா? டி நோட்டீஸ் லிங்க் ட்ரீ குடுத்துருப்பேன். ஐம் கோயிங் டூ பேஸ்ட் இட் அகைன். இங்க போயிட்டு செக் பண்ணீங்கன்னா, என்னோட நம்பர் எல்லாமே இருக்கும். யூ கேன் கனெக்ட் வித் மீ. 2 ஃபைல் அனுப்புவேன். ஒண்ணு வந்து MP3 ஃபைல் தமிழில் 1/2 மணி நேரத்துக்கு. இன்னொரு ஃபைல் வந்து PDF ஃபைல். அதுல வந்து அதாவது படிப்படியா என்னதான் நீங்க செய்யணும், பரிகார முறைகள் இருக்கும். ஓகே, தேங்க் யூ. So let's go to TikTok now. Let's do what about the great Amar Rajasurian from TikTok? If they say hi, 19 December 1970, December 19, 1973, 4:28 in the morning, mail Kuala Lumpur. Hi, how are you doing, Rajasurian? All right, good. So before we continue, I just want to say this is a free service. Please share this link to all your friends and all your family members, to all the groups that you have. The more people come, the better it is. By doing so, by you sharing this to someone, whoever's, nobody shares their feelings. Right? But then there are some deep feelings that they have, which you may be indirectly helping by them joining these sessions, and me, giving them what you call it, the readings from there. These are the things that they can do. Remember, share, 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 share. Do dharma. Good to know that the great Amar, I love the username. So Amar, Kanni Rasi Chitra. Chitras are highly practical people, they don't really bother about what people are saying behind them. They're very adaptable. They don't need anything. Let's say if you want to go from point A to point B, most people will say, "Oh, I need this car, or I need this situation, I need to have this proper weather." No such thing for you. For you, it's like whatever that you have. You don't have a car, that's fine. Public transport. If you don't have a public transport, it's fine. You have your bicycle. If you don't have a bicycle, it's absolutely fine. You can still walk. So, highly the acceptance level is high. Let's put it that way. Okay. So by birth, good nakshatra. What are your birth defects? You have Ketu and Shani together, which is a curse. Curse is not like in the movies I said earlier, but a strong affliction. It's in the ninth house, decision-making house. Right? Very, very important. You are right now, the money that you have in your bank, the job that you have, the health that you have, the harmonious relationship that you have, whatever in state that you are right now, decision that you have made, isn't it? That is undeniable. And so Ketu and the Shani clearly shows that there are problems in wisdom, right? The way you see life. Probably you'll have the wrong friends. Probably you have the wrong associations. People outside from you can see it, but you can't see it. And so your decisions doesn't go to your way. And then wondering why, despite being the best, despite doing good, but yet why my life is such a question mark. Okay. It's just a little bit of that. You have also Chandran in the 12th, again, with your mind. Most likely an emotional person. Emotions are good. Thank God we have emotions, but then emotions are not meant to take decisions. When you make a decision based on emotions, it never goes to your hero, obviously. But how many times are we conscious about that? Right? I'm asking you guys. How many times are we conscious about it? When we are making a decision, are we making a decision based on how we feel or how we think with our logic and cognition and reasoning? How many? Probably none, isn't it? It's just like an automatic thing. Okay, I'm just doing my thing for the day. I'm not really consciously, okay, I am holding my cup and I am drinking my coffee. No, isn't it? Obviously, we can't do that too. Obviously, we can't do that too, right? But the fact remains that being conscious on what are your actions. Like I'm speaking to you. I want one thing for sure I want is that I want your lives to improve. That's the objective. Underline, bold, everything, right? With lights blinking and all that. I want my clients to be happy. That is my intention. So my actions must be conscious with that objective. You know what I mean? So for you, sorry, I had to drag that a bit long. For you, decision-making processes and the way you feel need exploitable by people. So it's not a good thing to have. But anyways, if you want me to have your chart check, it's only 153 ringgit. It's about 30 minutes of audio recording. You can choose either English or Tamil, and it comes with a second file, a PDF that contains Hindu-based remedies. Yeah, thank you. Wishing you all the best. Let's do anyone from YouTube. No, okay. Oscar, if you're there, I hope the reading was good. Running out of battery. Yeah, just give me a sec, guys. I'm trying to fix something here. All right, let's do the next person. What about Janani? Janani, if you're there, say hi. December 21st, 2003:48 in the PM. Female, Singapore City, Singapore. If you're there, say hi, Janani. Hi, Janani. How's it going? Okay. Tula Rasi Swati Nachitra third padam. Swati is a beautiful Nachitra. I just love Swati Nachitra people. Right? It's one of my top three favorite. It's good to know. It's one of my top three favorite uh, nakshatra. So Swati Nakshatra people, they are very amiable, very affable personality. Friends are easily attainable. For them, they're unbiased because Tula is the sign of balance, the balance, right? So they're unbiased. So when you speak naturally, you don't support anyone in particular. So that makes people gravitate towards you because you speak the truth. So it's a very auspicious. Even if your enemies succeed in life, you'll clap for them. You'll be the first to clap for them. Let's put it that way. So powerful, beautiful nakshatra. By birth, you have a good nakshatra. Let's look at what are your birth defects. Yeah, remember, birth defects will be there forever if you don't look at, um, if you don't do the panikarams or remedial uses. So to begin with, you have Shani and Guru both are together as it is a bad position. You should not have this malefic synergy. It repels Shani and Guru. It's like a tug of war, right? One push, one pull kind of a thing. And to make things even worse, they are in Vakram, retrograde, which makes it even more deepened and more dynamic and more confusing. And they're in your second house. So in your life, second house related matters may not be to your favor, which are what? Well, your money, dhanasthanam, kudupasthanam, your family, your speech, the way you articulate, the way you say, the way you engage people, the values of your life, principles of your life. What do you stand for in all of the second house? That'll be defect for you there. You also have a defect in a big one in the eighth house, which is not a good thing to have. The eighth house is sudden transformation. It's in Sanskrit, it's called Ayur Mrityu Bhava, the house of life death, which also means that big changes may occur. I hope and pray to Bhagavan that it doesn't happen, right? But there are some big changes, some transformative experiences. Some people divorce, some people separation, some people a disease, some people business collapse, and things like that. Right? So it changes the very spectrum of life. Right? So you do have that, and a few other things which I shouldn't be saying. But yep, if you're interested, it's only $45. I can have this done for you in about 2 days. 30 minutes of audio recording. You can choose either English or Tamil audio recording. It comes with uh, a PDF file that contains step-by-step guide on how to mitigate, right? My number is in the profile section. For whatever reason, you can send me a message in TikTok as well, private. Um, all right, let's look at the any other else interested. Um, Divya, thank you for becoming my fan club. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm going to send you something here. How do I do the claps? Uh, claps. Hmm. Oh yeah, sound effects. Oh, Charlotte, it's your birthday. Wow, look at that. You are very prosperous, purpose, successful life ahead. Let's all put our hearts together and wish Charlotte a very happy birthday. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's do next person. Darren Emmanuel on YouTube. If you're watching, I need your, we're doing a birth defect analysis. I'm doing both TikTok and YouTube together at the same time. If you're interested, you just need to provide your time, place, and date of birth, and I can do a cursory, a basic reading of your birth defects. A very important thing. A birth defect means a problem that you have by birth, and from there, it's persistent. It doesn't go away until it's identified and perform the right necessary remedies. And Bhaskaran, thank you for the link. To continue our conversation, do I need to communicate through WhatsApp to get more details? That is correct. வாட்ஸ்அப்பில் நீங்கள் தொடர்பு கொள்ளுங்க, நம்ம அங்கே பேசலாம். You can connect with me through WhatsApp, and from there, I can send you how do you make the payment and things like that. Again, very nominal. It's only $45. Drop me a message. And of course, to all of you who's watching right now, I have a Hindu-based learning groups. Do join that. A Hindu-based learning group um, is a community. It's not like a normal chat group. It's a paid subscription. It's a very minimal paid subscription. $3, $3 US per month. That's it. That's about 10 cents a day. Or if you're a Malaysian, it's 9 ringgit a month, which is about 30 cents per day. All right. I share there Vedic knowledge in how we can motivate ourselves. As I say, it's a community for us to grow, to motivate. And it's a very fun community. I mean, why don't you give it a try? Why don't you join? Okay, it's a 3-day free trial. Just join. If you don't like, you can leave. You don't need to pay anything, right? All those details are in the profile section. Thank you. Bhaskar, did you get what I said? Thank you. Okay, let's see who's next. Sorry, Darren Emmanuel, you there? If you're there, say hi. June 4th, 2001, 6:25. May. Hi, Darren. All right, so June 4th, 2001, 6:25 in the morning in Moa, Johor. Moa, Johor. So there are some people already messaging me, and I would like to say, please be patient, and I will respond to you after I've done with this live session. Thank you so much for your patience. All right. For those on YouTube, same thing. Do connect with me. If you want to have your birth defect analyzed, just drop me your time, place, date of birth. That's it. Okay. Um, SRAJ, I don't do marriage related matters here. It's birth defect. If you want to know about your marriage prospects, them and whatnot, you can reach out to me. It's a paid service. Okay, Darren, let's go if you're ready. All right. Tula Rasi Visaga Nachatram, second padam. Visakas are people with positive mindset. They are also astute. You know what's astute, right? Making the right decision at the right time. Visaga Nachatram, right? And Tula Rasi. So they are very honest, straightforward, but same time they are intelligent, they're witty. You know, they make the right decision at the right time. So it's a strong nakshatra for people who can be adaptable to any situation, right? So Vishakhas are known for their great the wittiness. You know, what they have, they can find their way out, just like the Hasta Nakshatra as well. Second padam, your birth defect. Okay, you have Shani in the first house, which is not a good thing to have. Shani in the first house is Bharata Karpastana, which means it dies, so to speak. The Graha Shani dies, and Shani is what? I call it RED, RED, the acronym. Responsibility, endurance, discipline, RED. Is Shani born. So for you, as you were, I mean, you are relatively a young person, relatively, but as you were growing school times and all that, you would have seen so much. Okay, so your life's perspective must be very mature. You would have seen a lot of things. You would have grown far more faster than the other people around you, which also means there are certain traumas would have been which are in you, which are present in you. Why is that bad? Because it's a snowball effect. If you don't know how to release all those pain that you have in your heart, then a snowball going down the hill, it becomes bigger and bigger and bigger, isn't it? Just like just like that, this can lead into a mental anguish will go into mental sort of conditions, and those conditions will go into mental diseases. And of course, you know what happens when someone has a mental disease. So a mental disease is a serious thing. We all have it. Let's put it that way. We all have it. It's just a matter of degrees and how much, and we all have it. Don't let it snowball. Okay. So that's one of the core problems that you have in your charts when you have Shani in the first. Shukra in the 12th, I can say, lack of self love. Self love is such an important thing. Loving someone else is as equal as loving yourself. How do you love yourself? Well, you need to improve your knowledge, read a lot, learn, go for trainings. I try to understand new things, be curious. Your health, take care of your health. Eat the right food, eat clean food, right? Vegetarian, non-vegetarian doesn't matter. Keto, sattvic doesn't matter. As long it's clean, it's good food. Or food that is, which is in relative to your job that you're doing. Okay, if you're a farmer, you opportunity to eat more protein and stuff like that. If you're working behind the desk in front of computers like me, you can only just eat very light, simple food like a salad or something. So remember, self-love is low in your charts. That is something that you need to fix. And a few other things. Remember this, Darren, this applies to your whole life, not what's going on right now. Okay. So if you're interested, you can help me connected. There is a report that I can do for a birth defect. Half an hour, 30 minutes of audio recording for you on what are the birth defects that you have and what you can do to mitigate them in a second file. So two files. The report, the entire report, 30 minutes is an MP3. The step-by-step procedure to mitigate this growth defect will be in a PDF written file. Okay, 150 ringgit only. Drop me a message in the personal profile section. Thank you. All right, anyone else looking for details? You can just drop me your time, place, date of birth. Okay. Divya, if you're there, say hi. November 18, 1991. 10:49. Female client. If you're there, say hi, Divya. For those on YouTube, same thing. If you want me to do your charts, it's a time, place, date of birth. Hmm. Sure, no problem, Divya. Let's look at your charts here. Need Uttarabhadrapada Nakshatra or Uttirattadi Nakshatra. Very beautiful. I love Uttirattadi. They are always in this learning school. For them, for people, some people do want to achieve life. Some people they are looking for money. Some people looking for relationship. Uttirattadi people are looking for peace in mind. So naturally, they are very kind and gentle. They like to learn things. They're cordial relationship. But be cautious not to mess around with them. They can be very dangerous. So generally speaking, Uttaratadi is a very auspicious etc. Let's look at your birth defect now. You Buddhan and Suryan. Suryan in the talk is Marana Karakastana. Marana Karakastana means it dies, right? So to speak. Surya Bhagavan is what? Our glory, our confidence, what we want in life, our purpose, our calling. It doesn't matter how much money you have, how good your health is, how harmonious your relationship. But if you don't know what is your purpose, it's like driving around without a map. You know what I mean? So Surya Bhagavan is that it sort of brings you down in that area, objectives in life. So if you don't have these objectives in life, you feel lost. Yeah. So that is a defect that you have, just one of the defects. So if you guys are wondering how many defects you have, well, actually, for most people, I've done thousands of charts, three by average. Some people four, some people are really unlucky; they have five and so on. But usually, there's about three different defects. Um, okay, so that's one. Second thing is you have Ketu Bhagavan in seventh. So I mean, a big chunk of your life's problems will come through your marriage, Divya. Marriage is where you learn your karma. You will learn your karma. The teachings of karma will come through your marriage. It does not mean that you'll have a what you call it an abusive spouse. Not necessarily, but you have some problems in marriage, which brings your karma to you. Okay, which you need to mitigate. If you do, then there will be problems in your marriage, naturally. Okay, like for some people, they get married and the next day it says the husband or the wife needs to travel to another country to work, for example, right? Something like that. Yeah. All right. So if you're interested, I can have your chance check for 153 ringgit. It takes me about 2 days plus. It's a 30 minutes of audio recording in either English or Tamil. You can choose. And it comes with a parigaram file, a PDF file. Thank you. Okay. So let's see who else is interested. I'm doing both YouTube and TikTok right now. Just give me a sec here. Yeah. Thank you, Divya. All the best to you. Okay, one sec here. All right, guys. Just give me a sec. Okay, so who's next? Anybody's interested with the birth defect analysis? I need your time, place, date of birth. Let's go with. Uh, yeah. So just give me a sec. Give me a sec here. All right, let's do Emil. Emil, if you're there, say hi. South Africa, where? Durban, Johannesburg, Chatsworth, um, Pietermaritzburg, Cape Town. Angel Kuti, thanks for joining. Durban, okay. So let's do birth defects now. Emil, April 30th, 1997. April 30th, 1997. 7:10. 7:10, what, in the morning or evening? Emil, what's morning or evening? What time were you born? 7:10 what? 8? Okay. Okay, let's do yours. All right. Emil, April 30th, 1997, 7:10 in the morning in Durban, South Africa. Born under the graces of the Shravana Nakshatra. Makara Rasi. Shravana is also called as Tiruvonam in Tamil. A very auspicious nakshatra. It's about good hearing and patience, and people who have good listening skills and people naturally come up in life. It's a very obvious thing to say that. So by birth, it's a good nakshatra. What are your birth defects? Remember, a birth defect is persistent, which you'll have forever in your life until it's identified and mitigated. You have Ketu and Shani as a curse. Curse is not like in the movies, it's just over dramatization. Curse means serious affliction in your 12th house, house of loss. Vyaya sthanam, what we call is Vyaya, means the 12th house of loss. So naturally, much of your things that you're doing, whatever that you're doing in your life, doesn't give you the full benefit. Doesn't give you the full benefits. Wherever, whoever you are right now is based on whatever that you have. It's based only on effort right now. You don't have the extra link. There's always something blocking. There's always some impediment. There's always some challenges. There's always some conflicts. When you want to do something, especially when you decided, okay, today I want to do something, that's the day something will happen, isn't it? So Ketu and Shani is a big defect for you in the 12th house. Next, you have, let me see here, Guru Bhagwan in Neecha Sthanam, which is in the sign of when Guru's Jupiter is the graha of prosperity and growth, luck basically. Again, it is something to do with the luck which is not there for you, right? Guru wants, but Guru is debilitated. since it's in the Magara Rasi together with your Rasi moon sign, that means much of your efforts are only seen. So if you do like if you slog day and night, maybe a little bit of changes, maybe. But what I'm saying is, if you have luck beside you, your life can be much more, growth. Your growth will be huge. So do this. With me or anyone else in any Vedic astrologist there, of course, you must ensure that the astrologer has good idea on what he or she is saying. It's that most of the astrologers are just bogus out there. I don't blame you. I don't blame people thinking, but it's the truth, right? It's just such a bad reputation in astrology. But the truth is, if you don't take opportunity of this great knowledge that we have in astrology, then it's a waste. Remember, life is short. We all have expiry dates. Before that happens, make a difference. If you're interested, $45, I can send you a 30 minutes of audio recording in English together with a second file that contains step-by-step guide on how to mitigate your problems. Right? My number is in the profile section. Thank you. All right, there's somebody here from YouTube live, Prashant Matang. Okay, I don't do that. Prashant, remember, just want to share. Probably have just joined the YouTube live. That I'm doing birth defect analysis, a problem that you have in your birth charts, which is persistent for the entire life. Let's say you have a problem with marriage, right? Then it's something that you need to fix. If you don't fix it forever, you have problems in that side. So, a birth defect analysis, I'm giving you a free uh, reading, but if you want the full one, of course, it's a paid service. But here, I'm giving you a free birth defect, not anything else. All right. But if you want, like, say, in this case, you want to check about marriage related stuff, you can always reach out to me. It's a paid service. Thank you. Okay, who's next? Thank you, Amin. Wishing you all the best. Supriya, you need to provide your time, place, and date of birth. Thank you. Gorgeous being. Thank you for following. Appreciate that. And also, guys, I'm taking this opportunity to say that I have a Hindu-based learning group. Join the group. It is not the usual coffee cup, good morning, that kind of group. It's a very auspicious environment. The people there, the community there is fun and loving and very supportive. I really love the group. Small community, 60 people right now, 60. And it's a paid service, right? So for the first 3 days, it's free. Just join as a trial. After that, it's only $3, 10 cents a day, right? Or if you are here in Malaysia, it's 9 ringgit a month, which is 30 cents a day. So do join the group to learn the right Hinduism. What is it all about? I share things from the Upanishads, from the Idihasas, Mahabharata, Ramayana, from the different Puranas, the Bhagavad Gita, and stuff like that. Okay, we also have specialists from the Ayurveda and things like this. So do join. All those links are in my profile section. Okay, so also same thing on YouTube, guys who are watching on YouTube now, streaming. Birth defect analysis. Indra, okay, let's do yours. Mauritius, where you're born, Pamplemou, um, where Vancouver, Port Louis, maybe, I don't know. So you need your time, place, just read this the same thing to you too. Time, place, date of birth, right? Time, place, date of birth. Yep. Hi. Thank you, Angel, for being a fan club. Thank you. I'm gonna send you a thank you. Thank you, Angel. Angel Kavi Kuti, I think, something like that. All right. Just Preet Ko. I think one, two. Yeah. Let's do yours. Such we are you. November 2nd, 1999. November 2nd, 1999. 705. Female. Kapurtula. Kapurtula is Punjab, right? If I'm not mistaken. Bhavana, you need to provide your time, place, date of birth. Yeah, Punjab. All right, Jasprit Satsriyakal, let's do yours. Simha Rasi Magha Nakshatra, second padam. Magha is a sign of greatness, the nakshatra, the birth is a sign of greatness. So you have the capacity to make a difference, to inspire people around you, in such a huge capacity. Great nakshatra, Magha. But since in Simha Rasi, you're going through 2.5 years of Ashtama Shani. Right? Shani is transiting your eighth house from your Rasi, which means 2.5 years of karma cleanup. You heard about Sade Sati, right? That is the 7.5 years, isn't it? This one is the smaller version. The Ashtama Shani is 2.5 years. So we started 45 days ago, 1.5 months ago. It'll be there persistent for 2.5 years. Depending how Shani is positioned in your charts. Shani is in not a good position because both Shani and Guru are together. As it is, it's a bad thing. But on top of that, they are in Vakra. So it makes it even more malefic problems. And that means that it's in the seventh house. So seventh house is partnership, marriage. Kalatra dosham. Right? Kalatra means marriage. So a part of your karma for the next 2.5 years, especially, is coming to your marriage. Yes. It doesn't mean you have an abusive husband. Doesn't mean that. But something to do with marriage. Sometimes, the spouse will fall sick and you need to take care of them, for example. Or sometimes, after getting married, there will be separations because of work reasons. That's, I'm just giving, or sometimes a third party people who comes and disrupts the harmony between couples. So many things we can talk about, but something is coming to your marriage, both as a birth defect and also the next 2.5 years in Ashtama Shani. So if you do the pariharam, or upaya, or the remedies, this thing will be mitigated, will be reduced. The next thing you have is your defect is Ketu Bhagavan in the fourth, which is a Pitru dosham. Maybe. Okay, there are 8 different things to check if you have a Pitru dosham. A Pitru dosham is an ancestral curse. An ancestral curse is a terrible one. Yeah? Life is 100%, for example. You only give you 40%. No matter what you do in whatever area, health 40%, relationship 40%, career or spiritual endeavors for it is always a 40%. It doesn't really give you the push because you may Pitru dosham. Of course, I can't say for sure because there's 8 things to check, 7 to 8 things to check. But one of the condition is when you have Ketu in the fall, which you have. Okay. If you're interested, I can have a chance check for 45 ringgit. I'm sorry, $45. My number is in the profile section. I send you 2 files. First file is an audio message of 30 minutes. Second file is a PDF file that contains step-by-step guide on how to mitigate them. Okay. Thank you. For those guys who are watching me on YouTube live, same thing. If you want me to have your charts checked as a birth defect, drop me your time, place, date of birth. All right, let's do the next person. Thank you. All the best to you. What's your name? Jasprit. Bhuvana, you need to provide your time, place, date of birth. Okay. Indrani, time, place, date of birth. Okay, Indrani, I think you got the full details. Say hi. So, Jasprit, wishing you all the best, right? Wishing you all the best. August 4th, 2002. August 4th, 2002. 8 a.m. Indrani is a female, Singapore city. Should I say hi, Indrani? Singapore city, Singapore. Singapore. It's not what's up. I'm still in the live session here. Probably you can, you want to do it now, right now here? You want to do it right now here? All right. Yeah, I'll wrap it up soon. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Indrani, let's go. Shivarashi, Rohini Nachitram, Mundrava Padam, third Padam. Rohinis are creative. Creative in what sense in your life? So by birth as a nakshatra, you have the power of making strong solutions, creating strong solutions. For example, if there's a problem in life, usually people have one solution for one problem, maximum 2 solutions. But you can have 10 to 15 solutions. That is the power of Rohini Nachatra. Right? They are resourceful, put it that way. And they're able to, you know, pick and choose and get, and if they don't, if plan A doesn't work, they'll choose plan B and C and D and so on. So by birth is a very good nakshatra for you. Let's look at your birth defect. You have Grahana dosham, unfortunately. Grahana dosham is when you have Rahu and Chandra together. So Anything to do with your ninth house is affected. Ninth house is what? House of wisdom, house of great knowledge, house of father, house of mentorship. Right? So, which means 8 out of 10 decisions that you make in your entire life, because remember, it's a birth defect, you'll be there forever, is problems with your decision making. So you feel frustrated at times, right? Is that your decision doesn't seem to go your way. But if you notice people around you, whatever decisions they make, it seems to work, isn't it? Why? Is because Grahana dosha is a big one. It's an eclipse affliction. So that's number one. You also have Surya Bhagwan and Guru and Savai in the 12th. There is no luck in your life. Surya Bhagwan in the 12th is goes Marana Karkasana. It dies, so to speak, which also means Sandeep, thank you for the gift, which also means that in your life, Surya Bhagavan is what? It's glory, it's confidence, your purpose, your calling, what you want in life, your identity, your strong will, and all that is Surya Bhagavan, right? The king of Graha. That is in the house of loss, the 12th house. Okay? Together with Guru. Guru Bhagavan is Adhishta Karagan, your luck. He too is in the house of loss. So you, Indrani, can be many times. I mean, I'm not saying 25 years, thousands of all over the world, from YouTube to TikTok, everywhere. So you can be great. I'm not simply saying, I am truly saying it from my heart that you can be really great if you fix these things. You can either do with me or any other astrologist in Singapore, doesn't matter. But of course, hopefully the guy or the lady knows how to do birth defect analysis. But if you want me to do it, it's only $45. It takes me about 3 days. It's a 30 minutes of audio, either in English or Tamil. I speak relatively fluent in both. You have a choice to choose. And a PDF file that contains step-by-step guide, excuse me, on how to mitigate it. Right, my number's in the profile section. If you're interested, you can get hold of me there. Thank you. Excuse me. All right. Let's do Bonnie. Bonnie, if you're there, say hi. Yep, you're welcome. Priscilla, July 26, 1990. July 26, 1990. Um, 9:34 p.m. 9:34 p.m. Female, Singapore City. All right, Priscilla, if you're there, say hi. Hi, hi. All right. Kanni Rasi, Uttara Nachatram. Uttiram are very strong, very strong. Uttiram, Puram, these are very strong nakshatras. They will make a mark in this world. Very ambitious personality. So by birth, a good birth. What are the problems that you have? Well, you have Guru and Kedu together, which is a malefic association, including Surya. So it's more of a curse that you have in your sixth house. Curse is not like in the movies, okay? Movies is just rubbish. They're just over dramatization and things like that. Curse means strong, deep affliction. Since it's in the sixth house, in your life, Priscilla, there are problems in terms of the sixth house, right? Which is your house of responsibilities, house of your commitments, house of facing your day-to-day challenges, house of your employment, house of your health, house of your hidden enemies. You know who are hidden enemies, right? People, or let's say I'm your brother, I'm living at home, but I have bad intentions about you. Okay, so I am a hidden enemy. You can't see me. You only see me as your brother. You know what I mean? So it can be anybody. Can be anybody. So these are the problems that you have faced in your entire life. Why? Because this is a birth defect. Number one. Number two, you have Shani Bhagwan Vakram in the 11th house. 11th house is the house of fulfillment of your dreams and desires. Whatever, I'm sure you have some dreams, some desires, what you want in life, isn't it? So it's it's, it's a big what do you call it, hurdle when you have Shani Bhagwan there. It sort of hampers your growth, your success, whatever that you want to fulfill. It creates impediments and external impediments, challenges, conflicts, and stuff like that. All right. So yeah, if you want me to have a chance check, it's only $45. Drop me a message. My number is in the bio. It takes me about 2 days plus. It's 30 minutes, 30 of audio recording to tell you what are the defects, You can choose either English or Tamil, your choice. It comes with a second file, a PDF file on how to mitigate these problems, yeah? How to reduce this problem. You cannot remove karma. If anyone says that you can remove your karma, please stay away from the person. There's no such thing. The entire Bhagavad Gita is about that. It's about that. It's like, you cannot escape from karma. You can reduce by having knowledge. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. So drop me a message now. The other thing, guys, I want to say that I have a Hindu-based learning group. Do join that group. It's a paid subscription group. It's not a normal chat group. It is an academic learning group on Hinduism. I share my knowledge, which I've acquired for the past 40 years, ever since in Hinduism and Vedic traditions. So I share the Idihasas, extracts from the Mahabharata, extracts from the Ramayana, some gems from the Upanishads, uh, controlling or understanding our mind using Patanjali Yoga Sutras, and many other things. I do share that, and of course matters from the Vedic astrology, and it's a very lively community. Right, we have about 60 people right now, and it's a paid service, $3 a month if you're not in Malaysia. But if you're in Malaysia, it's 9 ringgit a month. It's about 10 cents a day. If you're interested, there's a 3-day free trial. Join the free trial, and if you like it, then you can make the subscription. Okay. All right, guys. What else? So let's do Sandeep. No, let's do Jasmine first. Jasmine Kaur, if you're there, say hi. August 4th, 2002. August 4th, 2002. 8 a.m. Female from Ludhiana. Ludhiana is in Punjab, India. Jasmine, if you're there, say hi. Hi, Sat Sri Akal to you. Let's do Vrishabha Rasi, Rohini Nachatra, third padam. Rohinis are very strong. Rohinis are people who are very practical. They have this sense of creativity within them. They're able to, fix things with their sense of creativity. So if you have one problem, you can have many solutions to fix that problem. That's what Rohini is. So by birth, you are very, very creative person, right? Which you can use it to grow. But provided you fix your birth defects, you have Grahana Dosham, Rahu and Chandra in your ninth house, right? Sorry, in your 10th house, which is not a good thing to have. Your 10th Grahana Dosham is a serious defect. It affects your ability to have clarity on things. So sometimes the opportunity right in front of your face, but you won't take it because you overthink, right? Now the 10th house is the where it is really affected. What's the 10th house? House of your career, house of your fame, house of your fortune, house of your public reputation, house of your success, material success, artha. Okay, so that's the one problem. The other problem, you have Ketu in the fourth. Most likely you may have Pitru dosha, or what we call as a ancestral curse, which is a big one. So I hope and pray that you don't have, right? But hopefully you don't have, because there are about 7 to 8 conditions to actually say that you have Pitru dosha. One of the eight conditions is when you have Ketu in the fourth house, which you have. So I don't know. Maybe you have, maybe you don't have. But if you have, then it reduces the greatness of life. The capacity of life is reduced. Let's say if life is 100%, it'll only give you 35, 40% in everything, in everything that you do, in your relationship, in your health, in your academic, in your job, in your business, in whatever, right? Marriage, in whatever, right? So yeah, if you're interested, $45, you can have this done in about 2 days plus, 30 minutes in audio recording in English, and it comes with a pariharam or upaya or a remedy for you to fix them, a Hindu-based one, right? Yep, drop me a message if you're interested. My detail is in the profile section. Thank you. Um, Sandeep, let's do yours. If you're there, say hi. December 17, 1986. December 17, 1986. 101 in the PM. Male. Where were you born? Bhopal. Yeah, what's the city? Bhopal is a state, if I'm not mistaken, right? Was Bhopal a city or state? Is it a city? I think it's a city. Yeah, Bhopal is a city. Right. Madhya Pradesh. Right. Sorry, I'm trying to get the geography right here. Okay, let's get let's do yours. Uh, Bhopal reminds me of something. That some kind of factory leak, isn't it? Some chemical factory. I don't know. This reminds me of something. Yeah, that's right. The gas tragedy. Correct. Right. Hmm, pretty bad, man. Anyways, Miduna Rasi, Ardra Nakshatra. Ardra or Tribhadra in Tamil, in the second part, is a very auspicious nakshatra. Sandi. You have a divine path naturally, no matter what you do, no matter how bad habits you have. As you grow older, you will be in spirituality. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. 25 years of experience, thousands of charts, I can tell you with confidence. As you grow older, bhakti, devotion will be so strong that you will walk on spirituality, right? You will walk in spirituality, which guarantees peace. Nothing will guarantee you peace except spirituality. So eventually, as you grow older in life, you will go into the path of spirituality. That is your birth nakshatra. But what about your birth defects? You have Guru and Sivai or Mars or Mangala in the 12th, which is not a good thing to have. That means that your luck is not there. Yeah. Whatever you are doing right now is 150% your effort. Right? Imagine if you have luck. You can be many. Let's say if you're a director for a company right now. Okay. Chances are you could have bought the company because you have such a powerful position you have, isn't it? But just because Guru is in the Vyayasthana, house of loss, you have lost it. Right? The luck is not there. Fix this and you see how your life will change. You can either do it with me or anyone else, any astrologist in India, your choice. Yeah. But make sure the person, the astrologer, knows what the birth defect is and how to analyze them. Okay. Because it's not a straightforward thing. I'm just giving you a little bit on the high levels. But if I want to do your charts, it takes time. Okay. Because there are many analysis I need to do. That's number one. Number two is you have K2 in the seventh, which is a Kalatra dosha. Kalatra means communion of two souls, which also means marriage. So a piece of your karma will come through your marriage as a problem, right? So that you need to fix. It can be anything, not necessarily abusive wife or something, not necessarily. It can be anything, anything in marriage. But one piece of your papa or karmic misdeeds, right? Your bad karma will come through your marriage. And a few other things. If you want, I can have your charts checked for $45, a 30 minutes 30 of audio recording. I'll send it through WhatsApp. If you're interested, I can send that. And I also send you another file, a PDF file, on a step-by-step remedy, Hindu-based remedy, parigara or upaya to mitigate this. All right. Thank you. My number is in the profile section. You can check that. Um, so can you please check me okay the marriage part as well? No, marriage is very challenging for you, right? You have to make sure that you do first of all compatibility if you're not married, right? Uruttama Sutta in Tamil. Or you have to check on the wives to be. Or if you're already married, well, there are some remedies that you can do. Okay? Remember, this is a birth defect. Excuse me. All right, guys, I have to leave right now, and I'll see you all in another 1 hour, maybe. All right. Until then, take care. Thank you for the opportunity, both on YouTube streaming and also on TikTok streaming. Namaste. Thank you for the gift, Sandeep.